One, two, three. Ta-da! All the garbage is in the bin. So hello everyone, happy Friday and welcome to Create Together with Imagimake. We are live again today with a fantastic activity, which is a really interesting, really different kind of a magic card to celebrate this lovely occasion that we have here today, which is Gandhi Jayanti. Hello everyone who's joining us. Hi Vibhuti. Hi Divya. And as you all know, we always have a wonderful artist joining us. So we are going to go live with this beautiful artist in just a moment. Welcome everybody. Welcome Neha. Welcome Sanskar, Artemis, Pratiksha. Thank you very much for joining us today. Priyadarshini, nice to see you. Hi Divya, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Very well, very well. Hi Krishiv, nice to see you. Lovely to see you. So excited.
Yeah, he is actually waiting since long time.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So sorry to keep you waiting. Well, I'm very glad that you're here. And I think we have a couple of people who want to know what we're doing. So we went online, and the minute we went online, we showed this activity as to what we're doing. But I'm just going to set it up once again so that we can show it to Krishiv as well and everybody else who's here with us. So just give us a minute to set this up, and we will do a grand reveal of what today's activity is going to be, and then we will get started. I'm doing great. Fantastic to see that excitement. Thank you so much. All right, so are you ready to see what we're going to make today? Yes. All right. So you see, this is a little card which shows how we throw all our kachra, all our rubbish, all our wrappers and everything. Sometimes we just throw it all around, which is something that we don't want to do. So what do we want to do? Are you ready to see what we want to do? One, two, and hang on. 1, 2, and oopsie, sorry. 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
We want to actually put it in the dustbin, right? Yes, Mansi, that's true. Krishiv is very excited. And it's so much fun that he's excited because that gets us excited as well. So we're very happy to be creating together today with you, Divya and Krishiv. Yes. Okay, awesome. So are you excited to make this card today that we're going to make, a magic card? Yes. All right. Okay. So can you tell us what is today? Is today a special day? Is there something going on today? Is today a special day?
Gandhi Jayanti.
Gandhi Jayanti. Yes, that's true. It is Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhi Jayanti special. So Gandhi, hi. Now you can see me. Yes, that's true. So sweet of you to say hi as soon as you can see my face. That's very kind of you. But yes, today is Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhi Jayanti is Gandhiji's birthday, right? Do you know who's Gandhiji?
Yes.
Who's Gandhiji?
Father of
Nation.
Yes, that's true. Very true. Absolutely. So we're all here today to celebrate his birthday, and I know there have been so many interesting artists and creators who've been making wonderful stuff throughout the week in celebration of this occasion. So we just wanted to join in all the fun and do something ourselves today. So one of the things that Gandhiji used to really promote is cleanliness, right? That we should all be clean. We should all take care of our environment, our homes, our cities, our nation as a whole. And that's why in 2014, our current president, our current prime minister, started the Swachh Bharat campaign, right?
Yes.
Do you know what the Swachh Bharat campaign is all about? What's the mission Swachh Bharat all about?
Clean Bharat.
Clean Bharat.
Clean India.
Clean Bharat.
Clean
Yes,
us.
exactly.
Clean India.
Exactly. So we want to make sure that we're all responsible citizens and we're all taking care of the rubbish that we generate, and we make sure that we put it in the right place. We don't just leave it here and there. And just to promote this message, we thought it would be interesting to create a fun activity around it, which just serves as a nice little reminder to all of us that this is exactly what we should do on a daily basis. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to use some paper. I know a couple of people have asked what are we doing today. So just to go over really quickly what we're going to use. We're going to use paper. So I have a white sheet of paper and I have a colored sheet of paper that I'm going to use.
I have also white sheet.
Perfect. All right. Awesome. And we're also going to use a transparent sheet of paper. So it could be plastic which is left over from some packaging that you have, or an OHP sheet, something of that sort, right? And
I also have.
You also have. Perfect. Awesome. And we're going to use a pencil to draw, maybe a pencil and an eraser to draw. If you want to use an eraser, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. And maybe something to color. So if you want to use crayons, brush, paints, color pencils, whatever you like to use to do your coloring, you're more than welcome to do that. And of course, glue to stick everything together, a pair of scissors maybe to do the cutting. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Right? So are we on set?
We are on it.
We have.
Okay. All right, fantastic. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of the cutting first and fix it all up together, and then we go on to the drawing. So, Krishav, do you do cutting yourself? Does Mama help you?
No, he tried to do, but not. His cutting is not proper.
I'm sure it's perfect. Don't worry about it. It's all about creating something together, and whatever you create is just going to be absolutely beautiful and perfect. So we don't have to worry about that. Yes, good. I like that you want to do it yourself. That's awesome. That's very nice. A+ for that, right? And just before we quickly get into the activity, just to let all our viewers know, we do have a giveaway contest associated with this. So you want to create along with us, that's fantastic. You want to create after the live is done and you want to share what you create, please do tag both of us, tag #CreateTogether, and we would love to see your creative versions of what you make with the Magic Card or for the Swachh Bharat initiative. We just love to see everybody participating as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yep, sound good? Shall we get started?
Yes.
All right, awesome, fantastic. So I'm going to turn my screen over so that you guys can see my table more easily, and we'll jump right into it, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. So while I quickly change the screen around, Krishav, do you want to tell us what do you like to do in terms of different activities that you're doing at home with Mama? What is it that you like to do?
Craft.
He likes the stamp. He likes the Imagimake stamps. He usually makes that greeting cards and all. And
nice.
He's gifting everybody that greeting card.
Oh, that is so lovely. I am so very happy to hear that. Thank you so much for that shout out for stamp art, Krishav. I have seen one of the lovely cards that you made with, I think it was a French fries and maybe a juice or a drink along with that. You made it.
You made it for mommy. He made it for his aunt, mommy.
How?
And my daddy and my mummy and one burger, mama.
How very lovely indeed. So happy to hear that. So very happy to hear that. So let's get into an activity which we're going to do today. And we will start off at the first with the colored piece of paper. Yeah. So for those of you who are following along, you can use whatever size you want. I'm just going to tell you what I'm using so that you know it. I am using an A4 size paper. Yes, I'm using blue color, Krishav, but you can use any color that you want. You can choose your own color.
What is the size of the sheet?
I am using an A4 size sheet, but you can use a different size as well if you want. We'll try to give you the directions in such a way that you can follow along with whatever size you're using. So don't worry about it. Okay. All right. So we have our
We have
colored
A4
paper.
size sheet.
You
We
have
have
A4
A4
size?
size sheet.
Perfect. Awesome. I like that lovely color too. Very nice.
His favorite
Okay.
color, right?
Yes, red.
Ah, that's cool. That's cool. So
I'll take it.
the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a small little fold on one side. It's just going to be a tiny fold. So about 1 centimeter is fine, but you don't have to measure it. I'm just telling you 1 centimeter so that you get some idea of how big it needs to be. But it could be a little bit bigger than that, smaller than that. It really doesn't matter. It's just a little fold like that. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right, perfect. So we're done with step 1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the other end of the paper, and fold it into half, like as if you were making a card, you know, like how you make a card, just like that. But we're going to overlap this side. Okay, so we're just going to overlap that side and we're going to fold it. It's amazing to see how excited he is. So very, very happy to hear that. All right.
See.
So far, so good?
Yeah. This way. Wait. Okay. No food.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, awesome. So we are ready for the next step. The next step that we're going to do is we're going to cut a frame out like this in this piece of paper. Okay? So we're going to cut a frame out over here. And I'm going to use a ruler or a scale to draw my frame.
We use that.
And you can use the same
Yes,
if you want.
scale.
You have the same scale. Wow, same pinch. I wish I could come and give you a little pinch right now, but imagine a pinch right there. Pinch. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we are going to draw a border or a frame over here. So go ahead and just draw a line on all 4 sides.
Yes. Okay, keep it.
Yes. All right. So side 1, side 2,
4 sides.
side 3, and side 4. All right, we do have a lot of people who keep asking us about what we're making. So guys, just give us a second. I'll try to show you, I'll keep showing in between what we're making so that you can see it. All right, so are we ready with our frame? Krishiv, is that good? Are we good with that?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So
Look.
what we're going to do is we are going to cut this middle part of the frame out. So you can go ahead and do that. And one of the easy ways of doing that is just hold the paper anywhere in the middle and put a little cut. And that'll give you some space to put your scissor inside it. And then you can go ahead and reach the border and just cut along the border so that you have a rectangle cut inside of the frame. Does that make sense? And mamas can help with this part, mamas, please. Help all your kids with this part. So I'm gonna do it right along with you over here. So this is gonna make the little window part of our card where we're going to slide the beautiful picture that we're going to make with this lovely message that we're doing today, which is along the Swachh Bharat campaign. Right? So we are just going to go ahead and cut out the frame. And there we go.
Cut it here?
So my frame is all set and cut. So it looks like that right now. Thank you, Vibhuti, for the thumbs up. Right? And for everybody who wanted to see what we're making, guys, this is what we're making. We're making a magic card which reminds us that we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't just throw our garbage anywhere that we want. We should actually follow the Swachh Bharat mission and throw all our garbage in a bin and keep our earth and our nation beautifully clean. Right, so that's what we're doing today. Okay, so are we ready to do the next part of the cutting?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, all right, awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to use a white sheet of paper.
White sheet paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, okay.
Red sheet paper.
Oh, beautiful. Good job with the cutting. Very nice. Yes, you can absolutely use patterned paper. Shobhi, I'm going to try to repeat the steps, but if I can't, you can watch this video later on. It's going to be on our IGTV feed, so you can feel free to watch it later. But just quickly, we took a paper and we had a flap, folded a flap over here to do the pasting. And then we cut a window inside it. So the window size and all doesn't matter. You can use whatever size you want. All right. So if I used an A4 size of paper, then the white paper that I'm using is half of that, which is technically an A5 size, but basically it's just half. Okay. So if you don't want to measure it, another thing that you can do is you can just make sure that it's a little bit bigger than your blue paper or your frame paper. Okay, so anyways is fine. Either you use half exactly or you use it to be just a little bit bigger than your frame. Either ways is fine. So I am just going to fold this into half and cut it out because I only need half of the paper. I don't need the full paper. Hi Mustafa, nice to see you. No worries, no worries. You're not late at all. You can join anytime. That's the beauty of this. You can jump right into the activity or you can do it later, whatever you like.
And we do it.
All right. Are we ready?
We'll fold it
We'll fold it and we do it.
All right. Hi, Krishiv. Krishiv, you have lots of fans here who are saying hi to you. You want to wave hi?
Hi.
Hi. Yes, very nice, very nice. It's wonderful that you have so many fans who are watching you live today, isn't it? All right, fantastic. So Krishiv is doing some wonderful cutting, and I believe those are some lovely child-safe scissors that he's using as well. So that is fantastic. It's fantastic how kids love to cut. It's beautiful. It's perfect. You know, it's absolutely perfect.
His cutting is somewhere, I think so.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely perfect just the way it is, all right? So here's what you're going to do. Because the paper is going to go inside, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it's a straight line or not. So don't worry about it at all, okay? All right. Now what we're going to do is line up the paper with your fold over here, okay? So you have a fold in the middle of your sheet. Yeah, so line it up along with that fold. And what you will notice is that your paper is going to stick out on the other side. It's going to be a little bigger. And you're just going to fold it a little bit so that it fits inside. You basically just want it to fit inside of your blue paper.
Yes, something like that.
All right. So now that we have our fold over here, we're going to go ahead and stick this paper inside the blue paper. Okay, so do you have Fevicol or some glue stick or something to stick with?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, perfect.
Glue or glue.
Okay, so I am going to use some glue as well. And I'm going to put some glue on this white flap that I folded and some glue on the blue flap that I folded. Okay?
Here.
Okay, so I have some glue on the white and some glue on the blue. Both the little flaps that we had, we're just putting glue on the flaps.
Okay.
All right. And once we have the glue there, what we are going to do is we are just going to paste it. So the folded edge goes on the inside. All right, so the folded edge goes on the inside. And the other edge stays out. Okay, so just something like that.
I'm off the
All right, all set. So we have something that has a gap in the middle between the white and the blue. There should be a little gap in the middle.
Okay.
Or in your case, between the white and the red. Between the colored paper and the white paper. Basically, you just want to have a little bit of a gap. Thank you for all the lovely hats, guys. It is so amazing to see all the love coming in. Thank you. Thank you, Sanskar. Thank you, Shafia. All right. And Krishav, you tell me once you're ready, okay?
Okay.
All right. And well, hello to everybody who's joining us on Facebook as well. It's wonderful to have you all with us here today. While we are getting ready for the setup, we shall go ahead and show you once again what we're making. We're making this lovely little magic card with the message of Swachh Bharat and Gandhi Jayanti, today's celebration of that. So we're just going to lift this out and see how beautifully we can all make our world and our nation beautiful by just remembering to throw all our garbage inside the bins.
Yay!
You're making it with us. That's so cool, Mustafa. So happy to hear that you're making this along with us as well. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Okay, Krishiv, shall we go to the next step?
Yes.
Yes.
Ready.
Yes.
Ready.
All right, perfect. So remember that white piece of paper that you kept
That's
aside?
red color and this.
Ah, beautiful. Good job. Good job indeed. Okay, so we are going to cut a little bit of this white paper out. And what you can do is you can, if you have this side open, you're going to basically need it to be smaller than the frame. So if you can see, I'm just aligning it such that one part of my frame, one border, does not overlap the white part. Okay, is that clear? Is that making sense?
Yes.
Yes? All right. Wow, that was easy. You are a smart kid. You know, not everybody understands things this easily, but you do. And that's what makes
Thank
you
you.
a super crafter. You are very welcome, dear. You are our super crafter of the day. All right, awesome. So I just drew a line that can guide me to do the cutting. And I'm just going to cut this out. Sweet and Spicy says that this is an amazing concept. Thank you so much for that lovely comment, Sweet and Spicy. Yes, I do believe it is a fantastic concept. And I am extremely grateful to the wonderful team that we have here at Imagimake, Anusha, Vibhuti, Ashish. You guys have really come up with an exciting activity for all of us today, and we are so happy to be doing it. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for bringing this out today for us.
It should,
And
it should stick like this. I mean, cutting.
cutting is, yeah, any kind of cutting is okay. You can just, once it's cut, you can just size it and make sure that if you put it inside, your window is going to get, closed with it.
Close.
Yeah? So you want it to be a little bit bigger than your window, basically. Just a little bit bigger. Or even if it's the same size as your window, it's okay. That's fine as well. Okay? Even if it's the same size as the window, it's perfectly fine.
It's little.
It's little bit.
Actually, even if it's a little smaller, it's okay because we do have another white layer inside it. So if it's smaller, that's fine too. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut a plastic paper out, which is again going to be the same size as this white paper that you cut out. The white paper that you just cut out, the same size of plastic paper. Okay. Sometimes it's just easier to draw on plastic with a marker rather than with a pencil. So I'm going to use a marker to draw a line over here, and that line's gonna guide me as to how big I should cut my plastic out. And remember, this is something that's gonna slide in, so it doesn't have to be 100% perfect in terms of the size. A little bit here and there will all work. If it turns out bigger or smaller, don't worry. If it's smaller, it's perfectly fine. If it's bigger, you can always trim it a little bit later on as well. So we are just going to cut along this line. And there we go. So we have our white ready. Loving it. Thank you so much, Shafia. We're so glad that you're loving it. So we have a transparent sheet and we have a white sheet all set. And we, of course, have our frame all set as well. And once Krisha gives me a thumbs up, we shall go on to the next step.
Just 2 minutes.
Oh, we're in no rush. So take your time. Yes, yes, of course. Take your time. Take your time.
Cut.
And cut?
Yes. And touch it.
This is running, huh?
Yes.
All right. And we have some hearts and thumbs up going up live on Instagram and on Facebook. So guys, thank you very much for all the love that you're sending us. It's exactly that motivates us to keep going with some wonderful activities and to show you what's going on. Mustafa, we wish we could see what you're doing as well. You know, you keep telling us you're doing it with us, which is so exciting. I know some of the others are as well, and that's so much fun. It's just beautiful for us to know. Good job with the plastic cutting. Good job, good job, good job. Fantastic. All right, we're all set for the next step, are we?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we want to stick these two together, but we're just going to use the top part. Now, because this is plastic, if you have Fevicol, sometimes it doesn't stick very easily because Fevicol doesn't dry very easily. So if you have a stapler around, you can feel free to just staple this part as well. If you have a double-sided tape or something like that, you can do it. I see you have a stapler. Okay,
We have
good.
stapler.
Yes.
So
We have stapler. Red color.
if you are using a stapler, then so shall I. And you know what? I have the same colored stapler as you. So we have the same colored ruler. We have the same colored stapler.
Same color. Yeah.
What's it? Ah, same.
Same color.
All right, fantastic. Fantastic. So just a couple of staples on top, or you can do more if you want. But just a little bit over here. All right, so now we are ready to do our drawing. Okay? Are you ready? Are you set to do your drawing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we shall probably start by drawing. And again, we're going to draw on the plastic, and I'm going to use a marker to draw so that you guys can see it easily as well. If you feel like using a pencil, you can. But otherwise, you can just use a marker directly, whatever you feel like using. Okay, it's up to you, right? If you're using a pencil, make sure to dig in a little deep so you'll be able to see the impression with the pencil as well on the plastic. Okay, so I'm going to use a marker, and the first thing that we're going to draw is a curved line over here, which is going to be representative of planet Earth, which is where we are, right? So go ahead and just draw a line like that. So that's Earth for us. And then maybe we draw some land on it, like we draw the bottom part of India maybe. Yeah, so maybe something that looks a little bit like a triangle, right? Or you can draw whatever shape of land you want to draw. It's up to you. You can draw whatever land you want to draw. If you want to draw some more land, you can draw some more land. Whatever you want to make. It's just some land. So this is going to be our land. This is going to be our water, right? And then we're going to draw some of the garbage, some of the rubbish, some of the things that we throw away. So did you throw anything into the dustbin today, Krishiv? Did you throw anything in the dustbin since morning?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, what did you throw? Do you remember what you threw?
Yeah, he throws all the things in the dustbin only. No?
Yes, I'm throwing it. Dustbin only.
Good job. Fantastic. And what is some of the stuff that you threw? Did you throw some paper?
Chocolate wrappers.
Chocolate wrappers and biscuit wrappers and
all sorts of only wrappers.
Okay. So let's draw some chocolate wrappers, right? So how about we draw a chocolate wrapper, something like that. Is that okay? Something like that can maybe look like, yes? Okay, go ahead and keep drawing along. If you want to draw more chocolate wrappers, you can draw more chocolate wrappers. If you want to draw a biscuit wrapper, you can draw a biscuit wrapper. How do we draw a biscuit wrapper? Maybe a biscuit wrapper is what? Something that looks like a rectangle with maybe some biscuits on it. So maybe that's my biscuit wrapper. How about that? Is that okay? Yes. Okay.
It's like a shape like a biscuit.
Yeah.
Signage look like a
Which is your favorite biscuit?
chocolate. Chocolate.
Okay, very nice. All right. Maybe we had an apple today. Okay, so I had an apple today. So I'm going to draw the inside of my eaten up apple that I threw out. So maybe something that looks like that. Yeah, with the stick of the apple. The little leaf on top. Yes, juice can. Okay, Sanskar, we can draw a juice can. Yes, guys, the audience, we'd love to hear what you guys are throwing away, and we would love to be able to draw that in this as well. So here's my little glass of juice, which I threw.
It's a can.
Yeah, juice can.
Yeah, it's like a little,
Juice
glass can, something like that, right? Okay, beautiful. How about some old receipts? Like you bought something from a store and then you had a receipt lying around and you don't need it anymore, so you want to throw it, right? So we're going to draw a receipt. So here's something interesting that I learned. So you draw a straight line and then a curved line like this, and then another curved line that goes a little bit higher like that. And then you join it somewhere in the middle. That looks like a rolled up little piece of receipt. Okay, somebody says that they're throwing away poly bags. Okay, so let's draw what a poly bag might look like. So maybe something like that.
We draw
a little poly bag. Yes, tell me.
What you can throw?
Banana
peel.
Banana peel. Okay, let's see if we can draw a banana peel. All right, so maybe
it's not hard to draw, no?
No, it's not hard.
It's okay. We can try to draw a banana peel. Yeah, something that looks like that with a
It's
line
a
in the
banana
middle.
peel.
See,
Yes.
it's proper. Yeah.
And then it's
so
got,
many
you
garbage.
opened up the banana, so
But
you
look,
got a
so
peel.
many garbage.
So much garbage. I know we as humans sometimes create too much garbage. I agree. So somebody says pieces of paper. So maybe there's like crumpled pieces of paper. So you can just crumple up some pieces of paper and do kitch. Just add that whenever you want, like some kitch, crumpled up paper. Yes.
It's like a garbage pool.
Okay, disposable paper pins is our next request. Okay. What is...
They're little papers.
Little papers? Okay, let's do small little papers. So maybe small little bits of papers. Are these okay for small little bits of papers?
So many trash in the...
Yeah.
So much trash. I know, so much trash, right? Why do we make so much trash? We should not make so much trash. But we do. That's a fact.
We should put it in a dustbin.
Exactly.
We should put it in a dustbin. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's enough garbage for a day, right? How about that? Can we stop at this much garbage for the day? Yeah? Yeah, enough. We're not going to make more garbage today. Okay, and if you want, what we can do is we can, like you said, we should always throw it in the bin. So maybe let's make a hand on top over here, which is throwing it in the bin. So just a simple little hand coming in.
1 point.
1 point.
Yes, sir.
Why coin?
Because it's a round.
One what? Can you say that again, please?
Coin.
Coin. Okay. Why are you throwing away a coin, but?
No one will throw money.
I think
Maybe it's a pretend coin that you made up for a game that you were playing and you don't need it anymore.
it's a
Right?
chocolate coin.
Chocolate coins. Okay.
And maybe it's like the wrapper
Chocolate
of the
coin
chocolate
wrapper.
coin. Chocolate coin wrapper. Yes, there we go. There's my little chocolate coin wrapper. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the chocolate coin wrapper? Yes,
Yeah.
something that
Yes,
looks like a
very
little.
small.
Yes,
Chocolate
okay. All right. And this hand has a little bit of kitch garbage also that it is floating around. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think we're done with this side. Now what we're going to do is we are going to see if we can draw something very similar to that on the underneath of the paper. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to trace this out as close as we can.
Pencil.
Right, so that's my earth that I'm drawing. Yep.
You should have.
And we're going to color this in later. So you can go ahead and see if you want to use pencil or how much, whatever you want to use in order to just be able to draw this, that you can color it inside as well. And if you don't want to add color right now, it's okay. You don't have to. But if you want to draw, if you want to add color, you can add color as well. Okay. So one of the things that actually I made a little bit of a mistake, but that's the fun about art. Even if you make mistakes, you can cover it up.
Yeah, I've done like this.
Oh, beautiful. Perfect.
It's got more spreaded, I guess.
It's got more spreaded. That's okay. We can just put a big dustbin around it if you want. We can just put a huge dustbin around it, and that's fine. Your dustbin can be a circular dustbin or a big, the entire page can be a dustbin if you want.
Yeah, that is better.
Yeah, so if you want to make, I can make it with you if you want. We can make our entire page a dustbin. If you want to make your entire page a dustbin, just draw a line where your garbage ends, and you can just make this entire thing into a dustbin as well. So Mustafa's given us a beautiful suggestion, and he says that we could have drawn on the paper first, and that is absolutely true, Mustafa. We could have done that, and that would have been a fantastic idea. So anybody who hasn't done it yet and wants to do it on paper first can absolutely do that as well. But we just kind of thought it'd be fun to draw with a marker first, and that's why we started here. And it's okay, we made one more change. We've made a change that the dustbin, which was cylindrical here, is going to become a nice big huge dustbin over here, because that's what Krishiv wanted. So if you wanted to put like a circle over here to show your dustbin, you can do that. So we can go ahead and make this into a circle. I mean, an oval actually, not a circle. You can make that into an oval. And then I'm just going to erase that line out because I don't need it anymore. So there's going to be my huge dustbin. Okay, so it's a huge dustbin. Now I'm going to draw a line which goes from here to here. But if your garbage is more spread out, you can have your lines go all the way straight if you want as well. Okay. I'm going to draw a line here and here. All right. So that's my huge dustbin, and your dustbin can be just as big or small as you want it to be.
Okay.
Okay, sound good? Yes.
Yes.
Now we're going to make some more garbage. And for those of you who did it first on paper and then are going to do it on the plastic, you can actually match your garbage. But in my case, I'm just going to make more garbage, because when you throw garbage in the dustbin, it doesn't all look like it's piled so neatly. It's kind of going on top of each other and it's going all over the place. So when you're making the garbage inside your dustbin, don't worry about making it in the same place as it's on the plastic. You can just make it wherever you want. You're just making some more garbage. Okay, you're just putting some more garbage inside it. So Nisha says that Divya is a super mom, and yes, indeed she is, Nisha. Thank you for that lovely shout out.
Thank you.
I'm sure Divya is very, very happy to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and make some more garbage in here. So go ahead and just, what was your favorite kind of garbage? We'll make more of that.
Chocolate
Wrappers.
Some
Only
wrappers,
wrappers.
okay.
Because he eats only chocolates.
Ah, yummy, yummy, yummy. So we have so many chocolates because everybody eats chocolates, right? It's not just you, it's your sister.
Yes!
And other members of your family as well who may be eating along with you. Right? So I think that's enough chocolate. And then maybe I'll do another apple over here. Right? So I have another apple and then some of the paper that I remember. If it overlaps with what's going on over here, it still looks fine because it's like so much garbage, right? So it's like so much garbage, and that's fine, right? So it doesn't have to be on the same place. When you put it down, you can see that it goes in different places, and that's just how garbage is, right? When you look at a trash can, you don't usually see garbage so neat. You usually see like a whole bunch of muddled up stuff. So that's exactly what we're doing. That is exactly what we're doing. And we can do the little juice can again that Sanskar recommended. So we have that. And some more paper. Let's see, what else did we do in the front? We did a receipt, so we can do one more receipt over here. All right, chips wrapper. Okay, chips wrapper. How do we make a chips wrapper? Let's make a chips wrapper. Maybe a wrapper that's bigger is like a chips wrapper, right? And then it's got like a little mouth that was open over there. And it's got like a chip on top of it. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, and there's some more garbage.
Peel, yeah.
Okay, so I think that's it. I'm done with my garbage. I don't want any more garbage right now. And if you guys have space, you can do a little broom like we did over here, but I don't, so that's fine. You don't have to do it. But for those of you doing it later and want to add a broom, you can add a broom as well later. So we have about another 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe to go. So I'm going to go ahead and see if, ooh, beautiful. Good job. That looks fantastic. Okay, well, Mustafa says we can add a tea bag. Yes, of course, Mustafa, but I think we're done with our garbage, but that's a lovely idea. And you can certainly add a tea bag in yours as well if you want. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and use some paints to add color to mine. Are you using crayons? Are you using, what kind of coloring medium are you using?
I also know using crayons.
You're using crayons. Okay, fantastic. So you use your crayons and I'm going to use my paints, and we can go ahead and add some color on the white part, not the plastic part, on the white part. Okay, so you can go ahead and flip the plastic part. You can put it a little, give it a little fold to hold it down, or rest some object on it that will help keep it down. And your white paper is available to add color to, right? So one thing that I forgot to draw was the land. If you want to draw your land on the earth, you can draw land as well. Yeah, so again, something which is relatively similar in shape, but it's okay. Right, something like that. All right, well, Mustafa, sorry to see that you are going, but that's okay. Please do share with us what you made because we would love to see it. And we shall wait for your entry and play it together.
Thank you.
So what color is land?
What color is the land?
Green.
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 Green, okay. So green it is then. I shall make the land green.
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 Green it is.
Is green?
You're gonna
Black.
use... Yeah, okay, so I'm using a darker green, but you can use whichever shade of green that you want. It's up to you. And it's nice to be able to use different mediums. We like to use paint, and I know kids like to use a lot of crayons. That's nice. Another thing that we can use is the stamp art pens as well.
Yeah.
But you can use color pencils, you can use so many different ways of adding.
Colors.
So many colors, right? Exactly. It's fun. It's fun to play with colors, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. And what about the rest of the land? What is on the rest? Sorry, what about, except for the land, what else is there over here?
Huh? What is
Water?
there? Water?
Water.
Which
Water,
color?
okay.
Blue.
Blue it is.
Blue.
Let us see if I
Light
have
blue.
some blue around.
Blue.
Light blue.
Blue, light blue? Okay, I'll use some light blue as well then.
Okay.
Okay, light blue it is. And there we go. Our earth is looking beautiful. Are you enjoying adding color to your drawing?
Yes.
Yes? All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do you know which ocean is near India?
Which ocean? Which ocean?
There is an ocean near India, and the name of that
Arabian
ocean is also...
Arabian Ocean.
It's also something that sounds very similar. It's the Indian Ocean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So maybe if this is India,
It's a shoe
then
box,
maybe
huh?
this is Indian Ocean.
Look.
Oh, good job. Very nice. And you are doing it so nicely and so fast. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. All right, now how about we draw some sky around this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, not draw, but actually color.
Color.
Sky around
Color
it.
is light blue.
Yeah, so
Which
I'm
color?
going to use a little bit of yellow, maybe.
Yeah.
Blue is your
Yellow.
favorite
Oh, sun.
color.
Yeah, sun.
Sun for yellow.
Sanskar. Sanskar says blue is his favorite color. That's nice. And I think I know Krishiv's favorite color. Krishiv's favorite color is red. Isn't that right?
Red.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Very happy to hear that. I'm going to keep that to hold it down. So a little bit of yellow. I'm going to see if I can add a little bit of orange maybe as well. But you don't have to do that. You can just make it all yellow if you want as well. It is entirely up to you. It's your sky. And you can do it just the way you want. Just the way you want. So I'm not going to put color in my dustbin as of now. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. So just do whatever you think works for you. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. So anybody who's doing it along with us, if you're painting like me, you may have to wait for a little while before you can, just add, before you can put your thing inside. But if you're coloring, just like Krishiv is, then your sheet is going to be all dry, which is perfect. Because if it's dry, then you can immediately put it inside your card. So I'm going to show you all what this looks like with my other version that I'd made before the live, but this one's probably not going to be dry, and I don't know how much time I have. You're finished. Wow, look at that. You are super quick. You are just super quick. I'm going to try to catch up really fast. Okay? I'm going to almost done with mine as well.
Yellow hand.
Yes, you can draw a little sun in the sky if you want, or you can just write a little message about the Swachh Bharat campaign if you want. You can do whatever you like.
What? Evening sun this week.
Add a message as well if you want. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so now we are all set, and it's perfect because we just have a little bit more time. Beautiful. I like your sun. Good job. Good job in doing that. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So like I said, my paint is still a little wet, so I'm going to set this one aside, and I'm going to show you the next step with the one that I've done first. But since you've used crayons, which was a very smart idea, I think, to use crayons, so you can just do it with the one that you have. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we are just going to put this inside and test out our card. So when you are sliding it inside, remember the frame that you made? We left this part open, but I think we should stick this part also down now. So go ahead and add some more glue over here or on the white, wherever you want to add. And we'll stick it down.
Stick like this, it will be easy.
Okay, so there we go. Whatever type of glue you like to use is perfectly fine. You can use some Fevistick, Fevicol, any type of glue. So now we have our frame that's ready.
Yes.
He's always in hurry only.
I'm not hurrying.
Yes, but you're excited to see what we're making, so that's beautiful. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you'll be able to see 3 layers in a way over here, right? Yeah. So there's 3 layers over there, and one of them is going to get the white part of your drawing. Oops, can you see now? Okay, I guess you can see now. And the other part is going to get the transparent part of your drawing. Okay, so in the top part, you have the transparent layer, and in the bottom part, you have the white layer. Okay. And then you can just go ahead and slide that in. A little bit of it where you've done the stapling may stay out, which is fine. Later on, if you want to add the same colored paper over here, you can do that as well.
Look at my magic. Look at my magic.
That is so fantastic. I'm so happy to hear your reaction. Yes, fantastic. Do you want to show your magic card?
Yes.
Yes? All right. I'm so excited to see it. Come on, show me. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Fantastic. Good job. That is absolutely awesome.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. Did you enjoy making it?
Yes.
Yes? All right. Beautiful. So we are just I'm going to switch my camera around and just give me 1 second here, so that I can see you and you can see me as well. So there we go. And yes, here is our card that we made. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Good job, Krishim. And a big thank you to Mama to help us. Yes? Can we say big thank you to Mama to help us?
Yes.
Yes, okay, all right. Fantastic. So
very magical.
He's excited to show his dad now.
Yes, that's wonderful. And is the dad at home these days, or does he have to travel?
Yeah. No,
He's
inside.
hi. He's
He's
my
inside.
my baby's sleeping there.
His
All right.
sister is sleeping.
How nice. So you have a little surprise for your sister when she wakes up, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, fantastic.
I think now he'll make like this kind of cards and he'll start gifting everybody now.
That
No.
sounds very exciting. We would love to be able to see pictures of what you're making, and we'd love to be able to keep sharing all your creativity as well. So, thank you so much for coming on this wonderful Craft Together, Create Together session with us today. We had lots of fun making it with you, and thank you to everybody who's joined us on the live, and thank you for being patient through the activity. I know it had a lot of steps this time, but we'd love for you to try it out at home. Tell us what you think, share with us what you make, participate in the giveaway contest, and just share your creativity with us.
Actually, thank you so much for making us join here.
Yay! Well, we're very happy to have you.
No, we attend all the sessions because we feel very interesting. Because even he likes and even I like crafting. So I think it's a great opportunity to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's our pleasure entirely, and we love seeing all your crafts. So absolutely keep up that creativity, and we would love to keep following everything that you do. So everybody have a lovely weekend. Remember that beautiful message of keeping our nation swatch and safe, and stay safe, stay at home.
And stay clean.
Stay clean.
Yes, and stay clean. Yes, yes. Today we've added one more stay, right? Stay home, stay safe, stay clean, and stay creative. How about that?
Yes.
Can we add that also?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.